Good evening, everyone.
Happy evening,
Yesterday's
sir.
class, happy evening.
Good evening,
Yesterday's,
sir.
good evening, everyone. So, in yesterday's class, we have seen the part 1. So, 1 to 12 questions, we have seen the explanation with respect to the part full length test number 1. So, now we are going to continue with the question number 13. Okay, so this question is also important. Okay, so Aditya can complete a job in 120 days. He work alone on day 1. On day 2, he joined by the another person who also can complete the job in exactly 120 days. On day 3, they are joined by the another person of equal efficiency, which means that that person is also having the capacity of completing that job in 120 days. So now, likewise, every day a new person with the same efficiency joins the work. How many days are required to complete the job? So that is the question here. How many days are required to complete that job here? So first of all, understand the question. Okay. So here, first day, who is going to work? Some person. Okay. Okay. Aditya is working. So next day is some other person joins. So first of all, here we need to identify their capacity. That is the efficiency. So before that, take the LCM. Since everybody is having the capacity of completing the job in 120 days, then the LCM is going to be the 120. Then after this, find the efficiency. Okay, efficiency, or else you can call that as a capacity. Okay, capacity per day. So therefore, per day capacity. So A's efficiency per day is equal to, so total work is nothing but a LCM. So this is going to be the total work. Then by how many number of days taken by Aditya total to complete the whole task. So 120 days. So therefore, Aditya is having the capacity of completing 1 unit per day. Then I'm just taking the another person, right? B. The B is also having the capacity. So same means what? 120 by 120. So therefore 1 unit per day. Likewise, C is also having the capacity. So same efficiency, that is the given here. Another person of the equal efficiency. Equal efficiency means, so that person is also having the capacity of making 1 char per day. So like that, you can assume that. So now what is the logic behind here? It's so A 1, then so that is the first day. Okay, so therefore next is the second day. Second day, here how many job has been done? Okay, A doing 1, B is doing 1. So therefore third day, A doing 1, B doing 1, and C doing 1. So therefore 1 plus 1 plus 1. So therefore 3. So here like that, every day new person added. Okay, that number of days we don't know, right? So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc 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 plus n days. So okay, that n days we don't know, but the overall work completed here in 120 days. Okay, so therefore it is given. You know the basic formula. This formula is in the your 9th standard. Okay, sum of the n terms, n natural terms, is nothing but n into n plus 1 by 2. So which is equal to 120. Then n square plus n, which is equal to 240. Then n square plus n minus 240, which is equal to 0. So you need some factorization. Okay, either you can do by using the product minus 240, the sum is going to be the 1. So in this method you can do, or else you can do in this method also. A is 1, B is equal to 1, C is equal to minus 240. This method also help you, suppose if you don't know how to do the factorization. So what is the formula here is n is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So with this easily you can find out, or else if you know this one means then it is obviously well and good. Suppose if you don't know, use this formula in order to get. So here the n cannot be negative, so please make sure that. So minus b plus or minus root of b square. So 1 square is nothing but a 1 minus 4a is nothing but a 1. Here c is nothing but a minus 240. So by 2a is nothing but 1, therefore 2. So here minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 minus into minus will become plus. 24 into 4 are 96, therefore 0 here by 2. So minus 1 plus or minus root of 961 by 2. So 961, square root of 961 is nothing but 31. So now split the values. Here we don't want a negative value, therefore we should not bother about a minus 31. We should only consider the plus 31. Therefore plus 31 by 2. So therefore which is equal to 30 by 2. Therefore n will become 15. So therefore answer is 15 days. Anybody having a doubt? Option B, 15 days. If you are having a doubt, please clarify. No means we will move on to the next problem.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt. Fine. So everyone clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So next is sum number 14. Here the question is present age of A and B are in the ratio, and present age of C and D are in the ratio. And what they have provided is present average age of A, B, C. Then they have provided you the another average age of B, C, D. So they are asking you to find out what is the difference between the present age of B and C. So that is the question here. So to solve this kind of questions, just read the statement again and again. Surely you will get some logic, and surely you will get a sum. So now present age of A and B are in the ratio 2:3. If it is in the ratio, then take it in terms of AX and BX. So if another thing is provided in terms of a ratio, then consider with the some other variable. So therefore 8:7 can be considered as 8y and 7y. Now, so this is the percentage. So now with this data, what we are going to do is present average age of A, B, C is 46 years. So A is nothing but 2x plus B is nothing but 3x plus C is nothing but 8y. So average of 3 people, therefore you have to divide with the 3. So this average has been provided here 46. So this is the given number 1. Okay, G1 is nothing but the given number 1. So now 2x plus 3x will become 5x, then 8y. Okay, 5x plus 8y, which is equal to 46 into 3. This 46 into 3, 46 into 3, don't consider this as a x, no, this is the multiplication. So therefore 46 into 3 is nothing but 138. So here 5x plus 8y, which is equal to 138. Take this as a equation number 1. So now the second thing, according to the data, the average age of BCD. Okay, so 3x plus 8y plus 7y, which is divided by 3. Since 3 number of people are the number of people BCD, therefore 3 here, which is equal to 48. Then cross multiply here. 3x plus 15y, which is equal to 48 into 3. Then 48 into 3 is nothing but 144. Then if you found these two equations, it is easy to calculate by using the elimination method. So in order to do the elimination method, we need to make at least one of the coefficients of the unknown should be same, or else must be same. So now listen. So I am multiplying the first equation with respect to 3. I am going to make a x coefficient as same. So therefore here 15x plus 24y, so which is equal to 138 into 3s are 414. Then I am going to multiply the second equation with respect to 5, then only we can get a 15x here. So therefore here 15 into 5s are 75y then which is equal to 5 into,
720.
yes, 5 into 144. So therefore here 720. Then subtract this, minus, minus and minus. Then this gets cancel here, minus 51y. So which is equal to minus 306. So now this minus and this minus gets cancelled. So y is equal to 51 into 6 times. Therefore here 306 by 51. Therefore y is equal to 6. After found the value of y, substitute in any one of the equation to find out the x here. So here what I am going to do is I am substituting in equation number 2 itself. You can substitute in 1 also, not an issue. So now here 3x plus 15, y is nothing but 6. So here 144. Then 3x is equal to 144 minus 90. Then 3x is equal to 54. Then x will become 18. So after finding out the value of x and y, you can easily find the present ages of b and c. So now I am calculating the present age of b. Listen, the present age of b is nothing but 3x. So therefore what is the 3x? Directly is there. So therefore 54. Then the present age of c. So present age of c is nothing but 8y. So 8y. So now this 8y, 8 into 6. So 8 6 are 48. So you know the present age of b and the present age of c. Then what is the question here is the find the difference between the present age of b and c. So we need to calculate the difference. So difference is equal to 54 minus 48. So which is nothing but the 6 years. I hope everyone understood. Having doubt means please clarify. Clear? Fine. I'm moving to the next problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now question number 15. Okay, understanding this model is very important. So give some importance to this model. This kind of model you can expect in your group 1 exam also. So that is what this kind of questions is important. So here it doesn't require any formula, just require some logics. Okay, that only you need to understand here. A tap can fill a bucket in 8 hours. After half of the bucket is filled, 3 more similar taps are opened. What is the total time taken to fill the bucket completely? Okay, I will teach you the procedure here, complete procedure. You can use this kind of problems, you can use this method. Okay, so now listen, the question is dealing with the bucket is there, half of the bucket is filled. So A can fill, now listen, this is the tap A can fill in 8 hours. So therefore half tank can be filled in 4 hours. Then the remaining, okay, for that remaining water they are doing is they are opening the another 3 taps here. Okay, so now the logic is 4 liter already filled. Now to fill another 4 liter, you need to identify the how much of the time required to fill that remaining part. So here the time taken by one tap to fill half the bucket, which is equal to 4 hours, whatever be the tap, since everyone is the similar tap having the same capacity. Now listen, let me calculate the part filled. Okay, so now the part filled by 4 taps in 1 hour. So calculate with respect to 1 hour. So here 8 hours totally. 1 hour means 1 by 8 part. So 1 tap 1 by 8. 4 taps, therefore 4 1 by 8. So which is equal to half of the bucket. Half of the bucket. Okay. Part filled by the 4 taps in 1 hour is equal to half of the bucket. So what is the remaining part to be filled? So remaining part is equal to full minus half, so then remaining is nothing but the half. So now if we know the ratio and proportion concept, then it would be easy now. Now listen, 1 by 2 filled in 1 hour. Okay, now another half filled in how many hours? That is the question here. So now if we know the concept called ratio and proportion, then easily you can say that the product of the extremes is equal to the product of the mean. So product of the extremes is equal to the product of the mean. So that is the concept here. So 1 by 2 into x is nothing but x by 2. So which is equal to, so product of the mean is nothing but the center part. Okay, the product of the extreme is nothing but the this corners. Okay, so which is equal to 1 by 2 into 1, both the denominator cancel, then 4 x is equal to 1 hour. So now the x is nothing but to fill the remaining part. Okay, so here half bucket already filled. So if the question is dealing with the total time taken to fill the bucket completely. If the question is dealing with the another way, what would be the time taken to fill the remaining part? Then the answer is 1 hour. Okay, but the question is dealing with the total time taken. So therefore total time taken is nothing but already half filled in 4 hours. The remaining part filled in 1 hour, since all the 4 taps are working now. So therefore your total time taken is 5 hours. The answer is C. Anybody having a doubt? Clear? Clear means we move on to the next one.
Sir, in the ratio and proportion concept, we are doing 1 by 2 into x equal to 1 by 2 into 1.
Yes, I will write here. Okay, I will write the concept here. This concept will be in the 8th standard. Okay, 8th standard mathematics. Whatever the book, whatever be the state board, or else you can refer your CBSE also. This concept is there. So ratio and proportion here. Product of the extremes. Product of the extremes, which is equal to product of the mean. So if you couldn't able to find this one, then what you do is just take the Tamil Nadu State Board book, new book. Okay, Tamil Nadu State Board new book. You can take the 8th standard book. Okay, 8th standard max book. Then the concept is called as ratio and proportion. Just see this. It would be the product of the extremes, which is equal to product of the mean. This will be there. So please take note of these things. Okay. Now, shall we move to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So introducing a boy. Okay, introducing a boy. Anku says he is the only son. Sorry, he is the son of only sister of my daughter's. My grandfather's daughter-in-law. Then how that boy is related to the Ankur? Okay, how that boy is related to the Ankur? So split this part. My, if my is there na, first of all complete the my part. Then come back to this part. If you split now, then it would be easy. Okay, so first of all try to split, then solve this kind of problem. Yes, this kind of problem you may expect in your group exams. So nowadays UPSC is not providing this kind of questions. Okay, so therefore learn and apply in whatever be the exams. Okay, UPSC is not providing this kind of problems in the recent trends. Okay, now listen. He is the son of the only sister of my. Okay, my means what? Who is the person? Ankur. Ankur boy is here. Okay, my grandfather means 2 generation above. This is the father generation. Okay, then this is the grandfather generation. This is the father generation or mother generation. Then this is the grandfather generation or grandmother generation. Okay, so this is going to be the Ankus. Now some person will be there. So mother, okay, my grandfather's daughter-in-law. So therefore here daughter-in-law will be here. So therefore grandfather, some person will be there. These people are married. So now move on. Only sister of daughter-in-law means this here sibling, son of that only, then how this person is related, how this person is related, how these people is related. So that is the question. Siblings or cousin. Obviously it is not the sibling, it is going to be the cousin. Understood? Anybody have any
Yes,
doubts?
sir.
Clear? Shall we move on to the next problem? Fine. So this kind of problem you need to understand. So this is maybe if you read one or twice, surely you will get some logic. But by seeing one reading, etc., surely you will get some kind of confusion with respect to this kind of problem. Read again, surely you will get some logic here. In an apartment complex, the number of people aged 51 years and above is 30. So n is provided here 30. There are at most 39 people whose age are below, which means the n is nothing but 39 years. Below 51. Okay. Then the average age of all the people in the apartment is 38, which means that everyone. Okay. What is the largest possible average age in years of the people whose age are below 51 years? Age are below 51 years. Okay. So first of all, we need to calculate the largest possible average age in year of the people whose ages are below 51 years. Here I don't know. Okay. Therefore, take that as a unknown. Simple. Take that as a x. So let x be the largest possible average age of the people whose age just are below 51 years. Now here the average has been provided here 38. Now 51. Okay, number of people aged 51 years and above is 30. Then multiply this 51. So now I don't know that number of people who is less than. Okay, x be the largest possible average age. So that what would be the number which is less than 51 years? 39.
39.
So therefore x. So which is nothing but n is nothing but 30 here 39. This method can be actually, this is the formula called as weighted average, but I'm not giving a formula. This can be done by using the alligation method also. Okay, anybody used alligation method? Not an issue. Now by 69. So which is equal to 38. Cross multiply this 1530 plus 39x, which is equal to 38 into 69. 38 into 69 is nothing but a 2622. Therefore 2622. Therefore 39x is nothing but 2622 minus 1530. Therefore 39x will become 1092. Then what would be the x? So that's the question here. So 1092 by 39, cancel this, you will get a 28 as a answer. So the answer for this question is option number B, 28. Clear? Shall we move on to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
So here two pipes A and B together can fill a cistern in 4 hours. Had they been opened separately, B would have taken 6 hours more than A to fill the cistern. How much time will they be taken by A to fill the cistern separately? Okay. So here the question is dealing with Same logic you can apply with respect to time and work logic also you can apply here. So now here you know that a B takes 6 hours more than A to fill the cistern if B is working alone. I don't know the time taken by A. So what I'm going to do is I'm just taking time taken by A as X hours. Then what would be the time taken by B? B as, so here automatically you should not take B as, is automatically it will become X plus 6 since 6 hours more than A. After this take the LCM to find out the total work. So what is the LCM between these two? If you don't know, see if LCM if you don't know means 2 into 3 are if 2 into 3, if nothing common means just multiply these two. 2 3s are 6, that is the LCM. Same logic apply here. Okay. So if you apply the same logic, what you will get, LCM is equal to X into X plus 6. So this is nothing but the total work. After finding the total work, find out the efficiency or capacity per day. So therefore A's capacity is equal to total work is nothing but X into X plus 6 by time taken by A, X hours. So therefore X and X cancel here. So which is equal to X plus 6 unit per day. So B's capacity. So total work is nothing but X plus 6 by B time taken is X plus 6 hours. So X plus 6 cancel. So therefore B is having the capacity of making this one. So now listen carefully here. A plus B what? X plus 6 unit per day. So therefore time taken. So time taken which is equal to, then what is the total work? Time taken is equal to total work by the A plus B's 1 day efficiency. 1 day efficiency. So time taken already provided here 4, which is equal to total work is nothing but a X into X plus 6. A plus B's 1 day's efficiency is nothing but a X plus 6. Now cross multiply 4 into 2x plus 6, which is equal to x square plus 6x, then 8x plus 24, so which is equal to x square plus 6x. Now rearrange, so bring everything towards the RHS. Therefore x square minus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0. Then if you multiply you need to get minus 24, if you add you have to get a minus 2. Then the two numbers is nothing but, that is called the factorization. Two numbers is nothing but 6 comma 4. What would be the table? Okay, 24 table. If you get the 24, then that would be the answer. 24 ones are, and then 12 twos are, 6 fours are. But if you add 24 1, it will not be minus 2. If you add 12 comma 2, it won't be a minus 2. Okay, therefore 6 2. If you add or subtract, listen carefully. If I am placing minus here, then if you multiply these two number, you will get a minus 24 as the answer. Sum of the numbers is going to be the minus 2. This is nothing but the sum. This is going to be the product. Then the answer is, if you are doing this method, what you need to do is you need to check whether the coefficient of x square is 1 or not. If the coefficient of x square is 1, you can write the answer as x plus 4 into x minus 6 is equal to 0. Suppose if the coefficient of x square is not 1, then what you need to do is you need to split that middle term. Okay, suppose if you don't know this logic, then you can go with the x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That method you can go. So your x minus 4 is equal to 0, you will get a minus, therefore it is not possible. Not possible, since negative value will not be accepted as a time. So therefore your x minus 6 is equal to 0, you will get x is equal to 6. So therefore answer is equal to 6 hours. Clear? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then let us move on with the question number 19. Okay. So here Saranya father was 40 years of the age when she was born. This kind of question learn. Group 1 people, please learn this kind of problems. Okay. It will help. Then UPSC sometimes they will give you, nowadays they are giving you with respect to data interpretation problems. Okay. Or else they will check with the data sufficiency. Nowadays UPSC providing the problem on ages with respect to the data sufficiency problem. So they will give you, okay, statement, then they will give you questions. They will ask you to find out the statement 1 and the statement 2 is sufficient or not. So like that they will provide 4 options. So nowadays UPSC changing the trends. Okay, you need to go with the trends also. That kind of question also we will deal after completing some topics. Okay, so now just take the given. Okay, if you take the given it would be very easy. Okay, now listen. Saranya father was 40 years of age when she was born. Okay, that is the statement you need to take. Okay, so therefore age of Saranya's father when she was born, that is the thing you need to make note of it. When she was born, so which is equal to 40 years. Now simple logic. While her mother was 34 years old when her brother 5 years younger to her was born, which means that Saranya was born when her mom was 29 years old. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So that logic, if you understand now, very good, easy. Okay. So therefore, age of Saranya's mother when Saranya was born. So that is the question now. Saranya was born. So which is equal to 29 years. So now what is the question now? Difference between the age of her parents. Okay. So therefore difference between the age of parents is equal to 40 minus 29, 11 years. Okay. So the answer would be option number D. Clear? Shall we move to the next one? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this question and all question looks very lengthy, but if you solve this problem, then automatically next 3 problems you will get the answers in a quick manner. So now listen. So read the statement. Okay, I gave this question because of the time constraint. Okay, people by seeing this lengthy question, they may skip the question. So that is what I am provided this question. Okay, so let us see how many of you done correctly. So now read the following information and answer the 4 items. Okay. So that 4 items is nothing but 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. That question follows. Okay. So now 5 persons, Harogi, Beeman, Deepu, Niti and Roma were standing in the row facing the north direction. So that is the first information you have to note down. Facing the north. But not necessarily in the same order. That is the second information you need to take note of it. So the distance between the two adjacent persons are in the successive multiple of 4. Listen carefully. UPSC will not give you that is UPSC will not give. They will just give the statement like distance between the two adjacent persons are in the successive multiple of 4. Yes, that only they will give. That you need to assume and you need to develop from this statement. Which means that if the distance between the first and second person is 4 meter, then the distance between the first and third person is nothing but 8 meter. Which means the second and third person is going to be the 4. Understood or clear? That logic only you need to apply here. Then the third person and fourth person is equal to 4. Then obviously first and fourth person is going to be the 12 meter. So like that Now move on with the statement. Harogi was standing at the left end of the line. Okay, so therefore I am taking Harogi here. So left end is nothing but this one. This is the left hand, this is the right hand. So Harogi is in the left hand. So now two persons were standing between the Harogi and Beeman. So two persons standing here between the Harogi and Beeman. So Beeman here. Then Deepu stands seconds to the left of Beeman. Beeman's first left is this person, second left is this person. So therefore Deepu come here. Okay. Shall I take a in short as okay? Or you people need a fully. So here I am taking Deepu. Here Deepu. Then Roma was immediate neighbor of Deepu, which means the immediate neighbor means either left or right. But left is filled with the Arogi, therefore Roma is going to be the right. So Roma. Now only person stand between the Roma and Niti. So Roma here, therefore obviously Niti should be here. Then only the condition satisfied that the only person is nothing but the Beeman. So far we have done with the diagram. Let us move on with the diagram now. So now we have arranged the positions now. So now John start walking from the point of X, which is 8 meter to the north of Roma. So this is the Roma's north. Okay, Roma's north. So here, this is nothing but the John starting point. Listen, this is the John's starting point. SP means starting point. Okay, I'm just taking this as a X here. Now, John moves 17 meter in northeast direction. So if the person is standing here, then this is going to the north, this is going to the northeast. Okay, northeast 17 meter to the northeast to reaches the point Y. So this is 17 meter. Now the thing is very important. Point Y and Niti were in the straight vertical. So therefore this is the point. So Niti moves 6. Actually this is the total 8, right? This is the total 8 meter. Niti moves 6 meter in the north direction. Niti here 6 meter means less than this one. So this total is nothing but 8. 6 is nothing but a less than. So therefore I am taking here. So therefore this is going to be the 2. This is going to be the 6. Then I am making a diagram here. Okay. So this is going to be the 2. Then this is going to be the 6. So now Niti is standing in this point. So that point is nothing but the Z. That point is nothing but the Z. Now Harogi moves in the direction to point Z. Therefore Harogi is moving in this way. Okay. Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now the question is, what is the shortest distance between the initial point of the Niti? So this is nothing but the initial point of Niti. Then final point of the John. So John moves towards the northeast and reaches the Y. Therefore John right now here. So this is nothing but the John's final point. So now the question is the distance between this. So now listen carefully. This is total 8, right? This is total 8.
Yes, sir, 8 meters.
Then any other statement has been provided here?
Sir, that x to this side above straight line is 8, no? From Roma to Niti 8. So that line will be 8.
Yes, sir, the other line will be also 8.
Here.
Down, sir.
Yes, sir.
Other side of the
That's
hypotenuse.
no.
Here.
Roma to Niti 8. So, no, sir, this x2, this side is at line.
X2 zeta.
x2, x2
Yeah.
that above 2. That's straight line, sir, you have marked. That will be 8, no? Because they are successively 4, 4.
Yeah, successfully for 8.
Yes, sir. We can
So
consider it.
we can consider a triangle 17 meter, then below 8 meter, then we
Here
can
8 meter.
find that's it.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes,
yes,
sir. 8.
8 meters.
Then we can find that right side.
Since
Pythagoras
Roma,
theorem.
listen, what Rajashekara is saying is this one, right? People understood?
Yes, sir.
Roma to Bhima is 4, then Bhima to Niti is 4, therefore this part is going to the 8. Then you can use the Pythagoras theorem. Therefore 17 square is nothing but 289. 289 minus 64. 8 square. So if you want, I will write here. Root of 17 square is nothing but 289 minus 8 square is nothing but the 64. So then root of 225. This is nothing but the 15. Understood? Clear? Everyone. So now we need to calculate the Niti and John. Niti and John. So year 15, year
Left
2,
8.
then year 6. So therefore totally 23. Clear? 23 meters as the answer. Anybody having it out?
Also clear.
Clear. So you need to calculate these things carefully. Now the same, let us move on with the same diagram, but the question changes. Okay. If you people done with the diagram means let us change with the question now. Okay. So diagram I'm writing here. Refer the previous one. Okay. Refer diagram of previous. But now move on with the question. But remaining everything is same. So what is the direction of the initial point of the John with respect to the final point of Arogi? Initial direction of the initial point of John with respect to the Arogi. Now listen carefully. Arogi is in Z. Okay. Then John initial point is nothing but this one. John initial point. So with respect to the final position of Arogi, listen, actually this is the initial position of Arogi. So this is the final position of Arogi. In this place, from this place, what would be the direction of John's initial position? North, west. Clear? This is nothing but a west. This is nothing but north. This position is nothing but a northwest. Answer is northwest. Anybody having it out? No? No means
No,
clear.
sir. Clear.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now move on with the question. What is the shortest distance between the final position of Arogi and the initial position of John? Right? This is the question, right? Now let me draw a simple diagram here. Okay, so not a if you, everything. So this is nothing but the initial position. So initial position of John. So here is the final position. So refer the basic diagram, then it will be easy. Final position of Arohi. Then make your straight line. Okay. Here one line will be there. Here one line will be there. Okay. So actually this is the question now. Clear? Whatever, let me write it in the another color. So this is the thing they are asking you. Understood? Actually, you know this is nothing but 2. You know this is nothing but 8. Then this is 90 degree. Opposite of 90 degree is nothing but the hypotenuse. You need to calculate the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So according to the Pythagoras theorem. So now the hypotenuse is equal to root of 8 square. Now listen, before taking, so this simple calculations, with these simple calculations you can do. So this 8 square and 2 square, okay, if you want you can take 2 as a common. Whatever the common, the power also carries. So remaining is nothing but a 4 square, then here 1 square. Okay, so this is nothing but the hypotenuse square. Then the hypotenuse is equal to here 4, then root of 16 plus 1, 17, here root. So therefore root of 4 is nothing but 2, then root of 17, since we do not have a exact square root for 17. So therefore answer is 2 root 17 meter. Anybody having a doubt?
No, sir.
Yeah. So now the question is here. Okay. I think I have not completed the full question. Anybody having a full question? Wait, let me check here. So here the question is dealing with this one. Okay. Options also here. Okay, wait. Options also here. So now options. Okay, here. Now listen. Let us move on with the question. Everything same. So now listen. This is the Arogi. Then who is the next person sitting? Deepu, right? Deepu. Then Roma. Then Beeman. Okay. Now read the question. If Harogi had to stop at the point T, which is 5 meter north of the Beeman. So here north of the Beeman 5 meter. Actually she is approaching in here. So to reach Z, but she has stopped at the point of T. This point is nothing but T. Now the question is, what would be the shortest distance between the initial point? Actually this is the initial point. Now this is, she has stopped here. Therefore this is nothing but the final point of Harogi. Then we need to calculate this thing. This is a very important. So now listen. To here 4 distance, here 4 distance, here 4 distance. Totally how many distance? 12. So therefore here 12. We need to calculate the this one. This one is nothing but the opposite of the 90 degree. 90 degree is opposite nothing but the hypotenuse. Same logic. Hypotenuse is equal to root of the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So 12 square here 5 square, which is nothing but root of 144 plus 25, which is equal to root of 169. Root of 169 is nothing but 13. So you need to be very strong with respect to the basic concept like square, square root, etc. So 13 13s are 169. So therefore square root of 169 is equal to 13. So therefore the answer for this question is option number B, 13 meter. Clear? Now see, actually this problem anybody done? Any of you done this problem? What is the answer?
I put 36.
36.
36, sir.
Okay. Just tell me the procedure. So the average
Sir, yes.
temperature, yes, S plus M plus T is equal to 37 degree.
Divided by 3.
So it is given that the
SMT.
average temperature, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is given that the average temperature. So please be careful here. Okay, this is a simple question. During last year crash course also we have done this model, but not the same problem. This model we have done. So here 37, that's cross multiply S plus M plus T, which is equal to,
Sir, I kept as it is.
you are keeping 3 into 37, huh?
No, sir. S plus m plus t divided by 3 is equal to 37. Then another one, m plus t plus w by 3 is equal to 34.
Okay,
Next
fine,
step.
fine. Okay, if you cross multiply, then here
Triple one, sir.
triple one, ah,
Yes, sir. Triple one.
fine. So let us consider this as a equation number one. Then the what is the second thing provided here? Monday plus Tuesday plus Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wow. So average, right? That word is very important. Listen, average means what? Divisible by 3. So which is equal to 34. Now cross multiply. M plus T plus W which is equal to 12, 1. So 1 or 2. Now what is the statement provided here? Wednesday which is equal to 4 by 5th of the Sunday. Then cross multiply. 5W which is equal to 4x. So if you eliminate, you are eliminating here. If you are
Yes, sir.
eliminating here 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2 it will become Monday, Monday cancel, Tuesday, Tuesday cancel, Sunday minus Wednesday, which is equal to 9.
Yes,
Right?
sir. No. 9.
9. So now
We can.
substitute 4s is equal to w. In order to get the 4s, multiply this with respect to 4. Multiply with the 4. Then 4s minus 4w which is equal to 36. Substitute the 4s here. 5w minus 4w. I'm taking this as equation number 3, which is equal to 36. If you want, I'm writing here from equation number 3. Okay, 5w. 4x is equal to 5w. So I'm replacing. 5w minus 4w is nothing but w is equal to 36 degrees Celsius. Anybody having doubt? Anybody having a doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Let me write it in the word itself here. So while seeing the, so multiply by 4 in equation number 4. So I'm considering this as a equation number 4. Now, clear. Okay. So now let us move on with the, so two more problems are there with today's discussion. Yes, again I'm writing like that. Fine. Out of the three numbers, the ratio between the first and two, then ratio between the second and third. If you know the ratio to find out the A is to B is to C concept, then it would be easy. Now listen carefully. So first and two, or else let us do one thing. Take in terms of A, B, C. First number A, second number as B, third number as C. Now what is the ratio? A is to B is to C. Now listen. A is to B is nothing but 5 is to 6. B is to C. That is the second and third. So that is nothing but 15 is to C. How could we calculate the A is to B is to C? First step. Listen, I have already done this kind of things. So this is the first step. Multiply here. Shortcut. 15 into 5 are 75. Second step is multiply this. 90. Third step is multiply this. This is the third step. If you are multiplying this, you'll get a answer as 96. Then if any table, you can cancel this. 3 table. 25, 30, 32. If they are given in terms of a ratio, then you have to take that as a x. A is to B is to C is nothing but AX, BX, CX. Then you can consider this as a 25x, then here 30x, then here 32x. Now the question is difference between the first and third. So first and third. So third is nothing but 32x, first is nothing but 25x. Difference between them is 1000. Okay, 1400. Then here 7x, so which is equal to 1400, therefore x is equal to 200. Then the first number, therefore first number is equal to 25x. Substitute here 25 into 200, so which is nothing but a, so f1 first number is equal to 5000. So f2 which is equal to 30x, 30 into 200 which is equal to 6000, so f2. Then f3 is nothing but a 32x, so 32 into 200, so which is equal to 6400. The question is what is the average of all the numbers. So average of all the number means what? F1 plus F2 plus F3 by 3, that is the question. So which is equal to F1 plus F2 plus F3 is nothing but
17,400.
yes 403. Then obviously it is nothing but 5800. So the answer for this question is 5800. Okay, so now last question of this day. So this kind of question practice. Okay, Narmada typed 50 pages at the rate of 30 pages per hour on Monday. On Tuesday, she could only type 50 extra pages at the rate of 20 pages per hour. What has been her average rate of typing overall? Average rate of typing. First day and the second day. Okay. So the average is nothing but the total pages divisible by the total hour. So that is the concept here. Okay. If you know this concept, it would be easy. So now the solution. Here, first of all, take the data. The number of hours typed on Monday, which is equal to what? Total number of pages. Narmada typed 50 pages at the rate of 30 pages per hour. 50 pages at the rate of 30 pages per hour on Monday. Then which is equal to 5 by 3. Then the number of hours typed on Tuesday, which is equal to same 50 pages, but the here 20 pages per hour. Therefore 5 by 2. Find out the total hours of typing, that is the overall 2 days. So total hours of typing, which is equal to 5 by 3 plus 5 by 2. Take the LCM as 6 here. Here multiply 2 here in the numerator, then it will become 10. Then here 3. Then 5 into 3 is 15. 10 plus 15 is nothing but 25. So 25 by 6. So now what is the total number of pages typed? So total pages typed. So that overall 2 days. 50 plus 50. 100 pages. Now the question is, what is the Narmada? Okay. Average. Okay. Narmada. Okay. Average rate of typing is equal to total number of pages by total number of hours. 25 by 6. Then 100 into 6 by 25. Then cancel this here 4. 6 4s are 24. So 24 pages per hour. So therefore answer is option number A. So option number A. I hope everyone is clear with the today's class. Shall I conclude this today's class?
Sir.
Fine. So I'm concluding this class. Thank you all. Have a good day. Remaining problem we will see in
Thank
the
you, sir.
next class. Thank you all.